Well, hello there, guys. I'm in the woods again. Welcome to Fox Pine Outdoors, a channel where we learn how to be at home in the wilderness. Today we are going to be doing an activity, and that is snowshoeing. Winter travel is very hard and it takes some practice, and using snowshoes takes some getting adjusted to. So I'm going to head out for a few hours and scout out an area that I picked out on the map. I got a .22 rifle and hopes to find some small game sign. So it's mid-March. Temperatures today are actually pretty cold. It's like 15 degrees, 20 for a high later. A little bit of snow for some periods, and we're in northern Wisconsin, the Chequamegon-Nicolet National Forest. So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. Let's get started. First thing I want to talk about is how hard it is to move, which I've already mentioned. But yeah, I'm huffing and puffing just walking. It's a lot of work. So I just crossed the high ground. I'm getting into, like, there's an edge of a swamp here. I'm gonna walk this edge north for a while. The area I got picked out on the map is north of here quite a bit. There is an old logging road here, but it's not overgrown, but it's not, there's trees down all over. So it hasn't been cleared for a while. But it must not be that old because there's nothing growing in the road yet. So just a year or two. I'm heading down into the swamp now. The snow is so late in the winter that the warm days are melting the snow, and it's creating a very thick ice layer on top of the snow. So my steps aren't even sinking in hardly at all. If I was not wearing snowshoes, I'm sure I'd be punching through that ice layer. But with the snowshoes right now, it's pretty easy walking on top. I'm not sinking in very far. So there's a logging road running the edge of this low, thick area. I think it's a swamp down here, I'm sure. But the logging road goes north for quite a ways, but I'm pretty sure that's a raven. But I'm pretty sure that it'll all kind of look the same, so I want to go down in here and see what this area looks like. Seen a little bit of sign, not a ton, but that's because I was out in the open hardwoods, and I mean there's nothing in there for animals. The deer, there's no small trees for the deer to eat, and all the small animals need cover, and they're usually down in the thick stuff. So I'm coming down here to look for some sign, see what's going on. Found a creek back in here, so I've been just going through this thick. It's a cedar swamp, and there's a lot of snowshoe tracks and deer tracks. There's a lot of activity going on in here. So I've been kind of just cutting straight into it towards the creek basically. So there's probably more than one creek. There's probably a series of creeks going through this. I think it's flowing north at this point. So yeah, I've just been going deeper and deeper into the swamp. It's super thick. It's pretty cool back in here though. Yeah, movement's okay. It's not the hardest. But here's a little bit of sunlight. This is a pretty cool area. There's a thick ice shelf above the creek. There's like 8 inches of space between what you're looking at here, and I can see over here where it's completely covered up of just ice. So if I tried to walk across that, there's a good chance I could just bust through into the creek. You can't even see that there's a creek. I mean, there's tracks of animals walking on it. Today's a pretty cold day, so maybe if it was a warmer day, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, this is a cool area. Majestical. Finding water when you're in the middle of the woods is awesome. Finding a lake or a creek or a river. There's a lot of cedars in here. A lot. I know the deer love cedar, to eat cedar. I would assume rabbits are the same. Snowshoe hares. Squirrels eat nuts and seeds and buds. Yeah, this is a real cool area. Yeah, I'm punching through big time as soon as I take those off. Those snowshoes, my feet just go right through. I'm gonna take a break here maybe. See if I can do a little twig fire. Man, it's tough moving through here. It's so hard to film because I can't hardly walk. And how do I set the camera up and then walk back and then walk forward? It's hard. But I'm sure you can see how thick it is. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make a little fire here if I think it's okay. We'll see what happens. Okay, change of plans here. I'm not gonna make a fire right here. it's too thick, it's too hard to move around, and I don't want to just burn like tiny little sticks all day. So it's not that I couldn't make a fire, it's that I'm choosing not to right now. But anyway, I'll just take a little break. I'm gonna sit down, make a nice spot, sit down, drink some water, rest my legs, and then I'm gonna head out of the swamp, away from the creek. But starting to snow a little bit again. It clouded over. It got a little sunny, now it's clouding over. Snowshoes work great, yeah. You can see this is my tracks. This is my trail when I took my snowshoes off. I'm punching through like up to my knee in the snow. But when I wear snowshoes, I go down like an inch. So that's just, that crust right now is just strong enough to hold the snowshoes, but not even close to hold just the boot print. So snowshoes are absolutely necessary. And these are the snowshoes I use. I can talk about snowshoe selection, right? The ones with like the neoprene or like the plastic, you know, the common ones you see that they market to everybody. Those ones have a lot smaller footprint, and the bindings are usually an issue. If you get really nice ones, bindings are good, or better, I assume. But these are military surplus ones, and you just can't beat them for the price. It's like $70 plus shipping. Online you can find them. They're metal, they're durable, they got good straps, good buckles. Yeah, so I mean, it's just, you can't beat them for the price. And I do like the way they work better too. They're bigger footprint. My foot is flatter when I walk. With the long skinny ones, your foot is constantly kind of at an angle. These ones are wider with the long tail. It keeps my foot flatter when I walk. Yeah, I just can't say enough about these. I love these. Highly recommended, especially for the common man when you consider the price of the other ones. Hey, hey, away we go, across the ice and through the snow, leaving our families, away we go. We're the last of the white pine loggers. Hey, hey, away we go, across the ice and through the snow, leaving our families, away we go. We're the last of the white pine loggers. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the video. I'm calling it here. I'm back on the hardwoods, on the high ground, as you can see. Quite a trek getting through that swamp, but I did it pretty good. I'm still looking for my trail that I came in on, but even if I don't find it, I mean, I gotta hit it eventually. I'm crossing the high ground, and on the other side of the high ground it was running with it, so I'll cross it at some point. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, blah blah blah. It went pretty good today. Walking is tough. I got stuck in the snow back there pretty good. My one snowshoe went like under a tree as I was trying to get over it. And then it was, because these are so long, it was like all stuck in there. But wasn't any danger, but it was just a struggle to get out. But so this looks like a trail here maybe, but not the one I took in. I don't know, I gotta just keep crossing the high ground. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more outdoor videos, and we'll see you next time.